Numbers, when people lose direction. Theme, leadership, resistance, and the consequences of attitude. After Sinai, Israel was no longer a scattered group. They had structure, leaders, laws, and direction. Everything seemed ready. But something important became clear. Having direction is not the same as following it. The book of Numbers tells the story of a people who had everything they needed, but still struggled internally. The book begins with a census. Each tribe was counted, each family organized. This was not just about numbers. It was about identity. A people once known as slaves was now being formed into a nation. Everyone had a place, a role, a responsibility. A healthy life requires structure. Purpose is not random. It grows when people understand their place and responsibility. Even with provision and order, the people began to complain again. They remembered Egypt, not the slavery, but the comfort. They said, "We had food, we had stability." They forgot the chains. Memory can be selective when we are uncomfortable. When the present feels difficult, people sometimes romanticize the past. Be careful not to idealize what once limited you. Growth is uncomfortable, but returning backward is not progress. Moses carried the weight of leading the people, but the constant complaints wore him down. He felt overwhelmed. So God told him to appoint 70 elders to share the responsibility. Leadership is not meant to be carried alone. Even strong leaders need support. Trying to carry everything alone leads to exhaustion. Delegation is not weakness. Iti wisdom. Aaron pour led a rebellion. He challenged Moses and Aaron. He questioned their authority. He believed leadership should be distributed differently. But ishritua motiv. Rebellion without purpose creates disorder. The situation escalated, and the consequences were severe. Not all disagreement is wrong, but not all resistance is healthy. There is a difference between seeking improvement and rejecting order. When pride drives opposition, it often leads to collapse. As complaints continued, the people's attitude became toxic. They spoke against everything, the journey, the leadership. Even God. Then something symbolic happened. Serpents appeared among them. Many were bitten. When they cried out for help, God instructed Moses to lift a bronze serpent. Whoever looked at it would live. This moment is powerful. Sometimes the damage we experience comes from our own mindset. Negativity spreads quickly. But healing begins when we look up, when we shift perspective. The book of Numbers teaches something very relevant. People do not fail only because of lack of resources. They fail because of internal resistance. They had provision, guidance, leadership, and direction. Yet they struggled. Why? Because attitude shapes outcome. Numbers reveals a pattern. Complaint weakens vision. Fear delays progress. Pride disrupts order. Responsibility sustains growth. And perhaps the most important, what is inside a person often determines where they end up. The journey through the wilderness was not only about reaching a destination. It was about shaping a people. Numbers shows us that progress is not only external. You can be moving forward physically and still be stuck internally. And that is where many people struggle today. They move, but they do not grow. They advance, but they do not change. The story invites us to reflect. Am I resisting the very process that is meant to prepare me? Because sometimes gno iti witan US.
Thank you for being part of this journey. If this message strengthened your heart, subscribe to Sacred Voices of Faith, where your faith is heard and your hope is renewed. Share this message with someone who needs encouragement today. Thank you for sharing.